Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're doing your drawing today. Today is not necessarily a challenge. I've just put up a drawing video for you to draw along with, really. I am redesigning one of my old characters, or not really an old character, but a design that I wanted to redo. So I've changed the design up a little bit, and I just wanted to fiddle around with the character and see if I could come up with anything more interesting. I ended up not really liking my final drawing that I did, which is a bit unfortunate because I added something in that I really didn't like to it. But I ended up doing another drawing, one that I didn't video unfortunately, and that will be at the end of the video for you to see, and I ended up really liking that drawing, so I was very happy. So let's get on with the video. I have a character that I would like to redesign. That's this lovely little cockatiel character. So they're kind of human cross bird, but I want to redesign them because this was done probably about a year ago, maybe a bit more. I don't think my style's changed that much, but I feel like this character needs a redesign. I did already do this yesterday with one of my other bird characters, and they're called Avery. So this is an Orpington chicken, which is, hopefully you can kind of see the sketch there. But yeah, very cute. So I want to try and do the same sort of idea as this, but with my cockatiel one on this page. So first things first, I have to get some references. Oh, the sleeves are coming up. This means business. Okay, so I've got my references on my iPad over here, which you can't see. But I'm just gonna draw a few shapes and things, and get used to drawing an actual cockatiel before I get on to drawing it with the human body on top as well, because then I can get a feel for what the bird itself looks like. Okay, so there's one quick sketch. Ooh, look at this one. Fancy bird. Look how all those little wispy bits coming off their top feathers. It's really cute. I'm going to try and draw that quite close up actually. This eye needs to be higher up. Oh, if you're wondering what this is, by the way, this is a putty rubber. So it's kind of a bit like blue tack or Play-Doh, but you can use it to rub things out, which is very handy. So let me show you. So I want to rub out the eye. I'm just going to get this into a thinner shape. And these pencils don't really rub out very well, so it's a bad example, but it has rubbed out quite a decent amount. Yeah, okay. So what I want to do on this one now is test out some different colours. So you see, I love my swatching, but what I've done is, because my colours that I've got, these ones, have on the side of them, I don't know if you can quite see it, but they do have the number on them. So this one's got number 15, and it's also got a name, which is Geranium Lake. I've written the numbers down next to it so I remember what colours. So what I did, I picked out all the different colours that I thought I might use, and then when I saw what they looked like, I thought, right, so I'm going to use this one, I'm going to use this one, and these are the colours I ended up using for this actual drawing. So I'm going to do exactly the same, but with this little cockatiel here. Okay, so I've got all my colours. I'm going to just swatch them out a second. You can tell that these two are the colours I use the most, because they are half the size of the other ones. Oh well. Right, well I've got all of my colours swatched out there, which is quite nice. So now I am going to test them on this little drawing here. So I've got my reference image of the cockatiel, and I'm just going to try and replicate the colours that are on here and pop them onto this drawing. I'm going to attempt to. So I'm going to start off with this number 5 here, and I picked out the right one. This is straw yellow. Just gonna colour in. Oh, actually, gonna really lightly erase my sketch first. I mean, it has just occurred to me that because of the way I've designed these characters, you won't even be able to see the bird face. But I mean, that's fine, because from my design earlier, I did include the markings on the face, so actually it's all right. I want to start off with that 9, which was my most orange colour, I think. Was it this one? Yeah. For the little cheek. And then I wanted to, I think I might go straight in with that 59. Now to make my colours a bit more even, I kind of draw in circular motions rather than just up and down, up and down, up and down, because it then gives you more of a fluid motion to your drawing and fills out spaces better. Except from if I'm adding texture, like now I'm following the feather line. So you can see on here, the feathers are kind of going down in this direction. They're not sort of flopping up that way. Those ones are. They're going up that way. So when I draw, I'll be drawing up that way. But for these ones, because I want it to look textured, I'm going to draw strokes that go down, and the same on the face. And these ones are kind of going out this way, so I'm going to, like that way, and add more texture to the cheek, following those feather lines like I said I would. And again, I'm just going to go over following the feathers and add a bit of texture. And of course, where there's shadows, I can just block it out in this darker colour. So I can see a shadow on the back of the neck there. Oh, it's looking really cute. Okay, I'm also going to use this 66 colour, which I didn't swatch it. There. Okay, so I just want to add a few little grey bits up here. And I think that's my little study done of all the different colours. So these are the colours that I used. So I can put these other colours away now because I do not need them. Oh. And I can have a go at sketching my main character here. So I found a picture that I want to work from, and they're kind of running. So sketch time. Oh, foreshortening is so difficult. That's when something kind of is face on or something's like kind of sticking out. So it would be, this hand would be bigger because it's closer to you, whereas that hand would be smaller because it's further away. I haven't mastered foreshortening yet. I haven't left enough room for this. I'm so annoyed. You know what? I'm gonna move it all down if I can. That looks better. Yeah. Got the pose. I now want to make it look, the face look more similar to this one. Yes, I like that. Okay, so now we go on to the colouring. Really lightly erase again. So I'm going to start off with the feet, I think. Just as simple as that. Now I'm going to do the face. So I started off with this 5, didn't I? See how I'm still rotating my hand with the direction of where the feathers go? Because with pencil you can really see the different lines that you make, unless you go over it loads and loads and loads. But I love having that texture of the pencil, so I try to go in the right direction of everything. Nice. Okay, now I want to go ahead and go in with this red pencil and give a bit of blush to the cheeks, and also do the top of the cheeks and add a bit more detail into the feet. I can now go in with this colour and add in my darker colour on the face. I'm going to do the same but with the darker colour over on the wings with some shading to make it seem like sort of swinging backwards. So I'm going to add a bit of fur texture here. I know birds don't have fur, but it's a nice texture to add. And I'm just going to go around the outline of the white to make it stand out a bit more because you cannot see it. This is where the magic happens and it all comes together, because I'm going to outline the sort of main features like the eyes, because you cannot see them at the moment, and the little bits inside the ears and the nose and the hands. Okay, so I've got a brown pen and I've also got a black pen because I like to do the upper part of the eye in black, the darkest colour I have. And there's the eyes. I am happy those eyes went well because I couldn't really see my sketch underneath. Okay, I think I've finished. I think I prefer that one to this one. And I think it's because of the addition of the pen, which is unfortunate because obviously you can't erase pen. I just like the softer look of the pencil rather than the pen. But that's still fine. I mean, it's cool. Just a bit annoying, I suppose. But that's fine because I'm sure I will get to draw this character again another time. But as for this video, that is all from me. I hope you have had a nice time. Here is my finished sketches and my finished pieces of work. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye! So I did actually end up doing another drawing of my cockatiel character because I just really hated this one. Really did not like how it turned out or anything. So I did a few sketches like that one and that one, and then did a proper full coloured drawing of it. And I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Much happier than that one.